Hi, today I'm going to be showing you how to contour your face and highlight as well. This is useful, a very great trick for if you have a full face like mine and you want to add some definition and make it look a little more angular. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. So today I'm going to be using NARS products, and there are definitely lower cost alternatives, which I will get to as soon as I'm done here. But first I'm going to show you what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the NARS Duo here. This is Laguna. This is a great contouring powder for people of my skin tone or maybe medium tones. And this is the famous NARS Orgasm blush. So I will be using these two, contour and blush. And for highlighting, I'm also going to be using a NARS powder. I'll be using NARS Albatross. This is also considered a blushing powder, but this is wonderful for highlight. In the pan, it looks like a whitish color, but when you put it on, it's really more of a kind of golden sheen, and it's really, really nice for a natural highlight. Okay, so also, I'm going to be using just one brush for all of these products today. I'm going to be using the MAC 109, and this is kind of like a kabuki on a stick. So this is perfect for really getting in there to be very precise with contouring. You don't really get the powder all over your face. It just goes exactly where you want it. And also the same thing with highlight, just goes exactly where you want that. And then I also use this for blush, just putting it right on the apples of my cheeks. So it's really easy to use the one brush for all of the products, and it does a great job. Okay, so right now I have a bare face. I have just my foundation on and nothing else. So we're going to be starting with a blank canvas. First of all, I'm going to be putting on my contouring powder, and I'm going to be putting it in the hollow of my cheek area. And you want to sort of start right in the middle of where your eye comes to. Start about here and go all the way up to your hairline. You want it to be at an angle like this. You want the top end to start where your jaw comes together. You can go like that. Open your mouth and you can feel where your jaw comes together. So start there. And you want to come down to the angle of where the corner of your mouth starts. So from here to about here. Okay, I'm going to be taking a swipe of that Laguna. I'm going to be putting that right in the hollow of my cheek. Just go sort of up and down in one direction and then the other for a while, just to get the color laid down. We will blend it out after. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, it looks pretty good now. It's a nice color for the light skin. It blends in pretty well. So if you can tell, I have it from here to here, and next I'm going to take it up into my temple and up onto my forehead. So I will show you that. Get a little more on my brush. I'm going to take that up into my temple, and then up into the top of my forehead here, the side of my forehead. Okay, so you're basically just going to shade in there, and everywhere you put this powder, it's going to kind of diminish it, so it makes it not stand out as much. So wherever you put the dark powder, it's going to diminish. Wherever you put the highlighting powder, it's going to kind of stand out. So it definitely creates a great angling, a great contouring effect for your face. Okay, so then you're just going to, kind of rub that out, blend it in all the way up. But you can definitely tell that this side of my face is more contoured than this side. This side is more kind of all the same color. And then this side you can tell that there's more contouring here and it looks more defined. Okay, I'm going to do that to the other side of my face as well. From where the jaw connects up into the hairline all the way down into the middle of your cheek, the middle of the hollow. Then you're going to go up into the temple and onto the forehead. And this creates a nice angular look. Then you're going to buff that out. Okay. Next I'm going to be contouring in my jawline, and I want to do that from right under my earlobe, follow the jawline down all the way over. Okay, you don't want to put a lot of powder here, because if you do it too dark, it's going to look like you have a line under your chin. So you definitely want to blend that out very well. I'm going to start here. Okay, kind of go in a circling motion. Follow your jawline all the way here, and then when you get here, you're going to just sweep it underneath your jaw, underneath your chin. Also, just whatever's left over on the brush, just kind of bring it down here. It kind of shades it just a little bit. Not too much, you don't want it to look weird. Okay, do that on the other side as well. Right under your ear, in little circles, following your jawline. It creates a little bit more definition underneath your jaw if it's not very defined. Alright, next I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to use my NARS Albatross. And just sweep that across a couple times, get a little bit on your brush. And this highlighting powder you're going to put on your cheekbone, the very top. Right about, again, from the middle of your eye. Don't want to go in any further. So start about here, you're going to go up the cheekbone, and then kind of up the temple, right in front of that contouring powder. So you have the contouring powder back here, and you're going to put the highlighting up here. Okay, so you just follow that up, kind of make it like a C motion, like the letter C. Just follow that cheekbone, and this really makes your cheekbone pop. I'm going to do that to the other side as well. And when the sun hits this, it really creates a beautiful sheen. Makes your cheekbones really pop. And lastly, we're going to use that same brush, and we are going to put blush on the apples of our cheeks. Now, the apple of your cheek is not right here. When you smile, it's not right under your eye. If you put it right there, it's going to make you look like a doll, like a Cupid doll. So, the apple of your cheek is right here. So when you smile, it's that round part right there. Okay? So it's not right here, it's more outwards, just right here. So I put blush just on the apple of my cheek because I do not blush naturally up here. I just blush on the apples of my cheek. And wherever you blush naturally, that's where you're going to want to put this, because that'll look the most natural for you. So I'm going to take that NARS Orgasm blush. I'm going to just swirl that in a circle right on the apple of my cheek. Just very lightly. And the apple. Then right on the other side as well, right on the apple. Also, you can achieve the same effect with this contouring, highlighting, and blush with very inexpensive products. And I like to use NYX. This is NYX, and I use eyeshadows. I have found that the best color for my contouring is NYX Taupe eyeshadow, which is this one right here. It's just kind of a nice medium tone taupe. And again, I use that as a contour here. And when I'm feeling like I need a little darker contour, then I go to the NYX Deep Bronze. And this gives me the same effect. They're both eyeshadows, but they have no shimmer or anything in it, so they work great as a contour. And for my highlighting, I also use another NYX product. I use NYX White Pearl. This is also an eyeshadow. And this doesn't have any shimmer in it, but it has a really nice sheen. So when you put it on, it kind of gives just another light, like the NARS Albatross does. Just gives kind of a nice light to your cheekbone. Okay, so this is how I do my contouring. I hope that you can tell with this lighting what it looks like, that it's definitely more angular. It definitely gives my face a little bit more definition. So I hope this helped you. If you liked this video, or even if you didn't like it, please leave your comments down below, and I'd love to hear what you think. And please don't forget to rate and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.